Hello and welcome to the English Box. Today we are going to talk about reported speech. We use reported speech when we want to tell someone what another person has said. So if we look at the first slide, we can see 4 examples of direct speech. All these examples are in the present simple and with the verb to be. So example number 1 is I am late for work. Number 2, she is really tired. Number 3, the exams are easy. And number 4, he is very handsome. So these are examples of direct speech, but how do we change them into reported speech? Well, it's very easy. All you have to do is to use a reporting verb and then use the verb in the direct speech, but put it back one position in the tense system. So, if we look at these examples again, in white you can see the direct speech, and in orange you can see the reported speech. The most common reporting verbs are to say and to tell. If you'd like to see a video about the differences between these two verbs and when you can use them, then please click on the link provided. So, number 1, I am late for work, becomes he said, the reporting verb, that he was late for work. So the verb to be goes from I am to he was, from the present tense to the past tense. In number 2, she is really tired. He said she was really tired. From she is to she was. The exams are really easy. He told me that the exams were really easy. The exams are to the exams were. As you can see, it goes back one place in the tense system. And finally, number 4, he is very handsome. He told me that he was very handsome. He is to he was. You'll notice I have put that in brackets. That is because you do not have to use that. It is optional. You can decide if you use it or not. So, time for a little bit of practice. So here we have 5 sentences, all in present simple and all with the verb to be. She's incredibly beautiful. They are from Argentina. I am at work between 9 and 5. John is very friendly. And you are very generous. All you have to do is put these into reported speech. So pause the video, complete the exercise, and then we'll continue. So let's have a look at the answers. She is incredibly beautiful becomes he said she was incredibly beautiful. They are from Argentina becomes he said they were from Argentina. I am at work between 9 and 5 becomes he told me he was at work between 9 and 5. John is very friendly. He said John was very friendly. And you are very generous. He told me I was very generous. So again we can see the verb to be goes from the present simple to the past simple. So let's make things a little bit more complicated now. And here we have examples of direct speech in the present and the past. So direct speech in the present simple turns into reported speech in the past simple. I walked to work. He said he walked to work. Present continuous in the direct speech becomes past continuous in reported speech. I am walking to work. He said he was walking to work. Past simple in direct speech becomes past perfect simple in reported speech. I walked to work. He said he had walked to work. And the present perfect continuous becomes the past perfect continuous in reported speech. I have been walking to work. He said he had been walking to work. Now, as you may have noticed, you do need to know your tenses very well to be able to do the reported speech well. If you'd like to revise the tenses, then click on the link provided. So now let's practice. Here we have 6 sentences in different tenses, and you have to change these sentences into reported speech. Number 1 is in present simple, so you need to change this into past simple. Number 2 is in present continuous, you need to change this to past continuous. Number 3 is in past simple, so you need to change this to past perfect simple. Number 4 is past continuous, so you need to change this to past perfect continuous. Number 5 is in present perfect simple, so you need to change this to past perfect simple. And the final one is in present perfect continuous, so you need to change this to past perfect continuous. So once again, pause the video, give it your best shot, and then we'll move on to look at the answers. So, are you ready? Let's have a look to see if you got them all correct. So number 1, I love playing football at the weekend, should be he told me he loved playing football at the weekend. So love in the present simple becomes loved in the past simple. He said Rob was thinking about studying law. There's the answer to number 2. Sorry, I reversed them there. The past continuous is used when the present continuous is used in the direct speech. Number 3, she saw him walking down the street becomes he said she had seen him walking down the street. They were arguing about money. He said they had been arguing about money. Pat has worked as a chef all his life becomes he told me Pat had worked as a chef all his life. And finally, Joe has been eating too much lately. He told me Joe had been eating too much lately. Okay, I hope you got those all correct. So today we've looked at the reported speech in present and past tenses. In the next video we will look at the future tense. So when future tense is used in direct speech, how this is reported in indirect speech. So click on the link for that video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.